Back again with another video this week. Today I'm going to look at two fights in the same video. Mark Dickinson versus Troy Williamson, Josh Padley against Reece Belotti. And then I'm going to combine them at the end to get some decent odds on a bet for future. Bet that we can just lock in now and then leave, which in my opinion is the best way of making money when betting boxing, rather than forcing bets week to week. Kind of like an investment, just set it, forget it, and then cash it when the time comes, hopefully. Right, let's get into it. Both of these fighters are based basically near the northeast where I'm from. I know quite a bit about each fighter. I've followed both their careers. Mark especially, from a proper boxing family. One of his younger brothers is called Evander Dickinson. The full family are immersed in boxing, totally. His younger brother Jacob, good trainer. He's his head trainer now. He used to be with Ben Davison, but he didn't look too great with Ben. But he looked great in his last fight against Reece Thornhill under his brother's lead. Troy is at the end of his career now. 3 losses in a row. He's fought some decent competition, but he was utterly dominated in his last fight against Tucker. I think Dickinson's a level below Tucker. Although he is bigger, he is physical. But I just think Tucker has more athleticism. He's a better all-round fighter than Dickinson. But at this point in Troy's career, he's on a downward spiral. Momentum's with Dickinson in the style. I think he's just a classier fighter. And from what I've heard, a few things that I've heard from people in the northeast, I know Dickinson's just a better fighter all around. And I expect him to beat Troy on points. I don't think the fight being at 168 helps Troy either. He was at 154, then he was recently at 160, and now it's 168. He's not exactly the most intelligent, high IQ fighter in the ring. He bullies you and he uses his size and strength to break you down. Less of those advantages are present at 168. That was more 154, even less so at 160, and now he's not going to be the bigger, stronger man at 168. Right, let's jump into fight number 2. Reece Belotti, Josh Padley. This should be a good fight to watch as a fan and a good fight to bet as well. I think Reece Belotti's last fight didn't do him any favours coming into this. It's only 10 weeks between the fight that he just had, which he took a battering against Ryan Garner, stopped in the 12th round, and then the fight with Josh Padley here. Padley's a bigger man naturally. He's fought quite a few of his fights at 140 in his career. He beat Mark Chamberlain up there, although I think he's better at 135 or 130 if he makes it well. This fight's going to be contested at 130 pounds, I'm pretty sure. I think Padley's going to be the bigger, stronger man in there. He can't be bullied by Reece Belotti, I'm pretty sure of that, if he wasn't bullied and pushed about by Mark Chamberlain. I think Belotti, at this point of his career, is taking this fight as one big last payday, and then that'll be him done. He's pretty much 35-year-old. He's just lost against Garner and was stopped pretty emphatically in the 12th round. This is one last good payday for him, and then set off. He's had a good career, sail off in the sunset, spend his money, do what he wants to do. But make sure he cashes me out before he goes. So that's the end of the video, looking at both fighters. Bit of footage, bit of everything else. If you put this double on at the moment, £100 returns £97 profit, and I've put quite a bit more than that on because I believe it lands based on everything I've discussed in the video. I appreciate anybody listening. As always, till the next one. Thank you.